Hey guys, welcome to the April 9th edition of Marketing Strategy. I wanted to go over some things that we're doing in this class over the next week or so. First of all, I look forward to reading and grading all of your marketing plans. Um, I briefly looked at them. Uh, they look interesting. So I will have those to you definitely by next week. And um, the natural question now is, how are we going to do these presentations for the marketing plan? So I've decided, since some of us are, some of the students are struggling with Zoom, and for some, Zoom isn't working. For others, they have to use some other type of video presentation. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and develop a PowerPoint slide that you would have used to present in class, and then you will submit that for the presentation points. And then we will have a discussion board after you present your PowerPoint slides, uh, in which you can discuss different challenges that you had when doing the marketing plan and the presentation PowerPoints, any questions that you might um, have come up with that you need clarification on for future work in your field, and we'll handle it that way. What I want to do is, I've revised the rubric for the PowerPoint presentation, so I want to go over that. And I've also revised the date. The date for the PowerPoint presentation, or for those PowerPoint slides to be submitted, is now April 21st. Let me just double check. Let me just double check that date to make sure I'm telling you correctly. Yes, it'll be April 21st. So let's go over this rubric, and I will share it on the screen, and we'll talk a little bit about it. Okay, so this rubric, I've changed it a little bit to reflect the fact that you're not actually going to be in class to present. So the PowerPoint presentation should consist of at least 15 slides. I'm going to revise that. It says 10, but it will have to be 15 slides. All key elements of your marketing plan should be presented in the slideshow. Um, and I want you to make this PowerPoint presentation, I want you to be able to use a good background in which the background supports the text font, it enhances the presentation, and it's easy to read. So in your previous communication classes, I'm sure your instructors have told you, you don't want slides filled with a whole heck of a lot of text. You want them to highlight the main points, and you want the audience to be able to get the main points from each slide and from your presentation. So that's an art and a science. So I want you to choose a nice background, not just a plain white one, but a nice creative background that doesn't take away from the text, but it enhances the text and it enhances the word on each slide. And what I want you to do is make this presentation persuasive. So that's going to be something to consider when you're developing your PowerPoint slides and your PowerPoint presentation. This content is going to be worth 60% or 60 points of your total presentation grade. For organization and development, it's worth 20 points. The presentation should be organized and have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. The first slide of those 15 slides should be the title page. The second slide should be a presentation agenda or a course objective slide. And then finally, that last slide should be asking the audience if they have any questions. So that's worth 20 points or 20% of your grade. And then finally, the basic mechanics. They're worth 20 points as well, 20% of your grade. Make sure you've used proper grammar, punctuation is followed. You avoid the use of first person. Make sure spelling is correct. Let's see what else. Make sure sentences and phrases are well constructed. These are proofreading things. These are grammar things. These are things that, again, are going to enhance the presentation. So I will revise this rubric and put it on Canvas. You'll see that it lists 10, but it should be 15 slides for this new presentation, which will involve just you submitting the PowerPoint slides. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. The second thing I want to go over is, let me get rid of this sharing. Second thing I want to go over is the Peregrine test. The Peregrine test is kind of a comprehensive test of everything you learned in business over the last 3 or 4 years. I have put a Peregrine exam review in the Module 3 section of Canvas. So please look for that. There are going to be 9 Word documents with topics I want you to refresh and be familiar with for this Peregrine review. And for the Peregrine test. You'll also see that I've moved the Peregrine test to next Thursday. And so next Thursday, let me double check that, is April 16th. That is when you will have to have done that Peregrine test. And when you're done taking the Peregrine test, I want you to take a screenshot of your score and email it to me. And I will use that to go ahead and grade your test. This Peregrine test is worth 100 points for this Module 3 exam. So it's just like any other module exam, except you're taking this comprehensive Peregrine test. And I will be grading mostly the marketing section of the Peregrine test. You will see that there are, I think, about 9 different sections, ranging from management, leadership, business ethics, accounting, economics, marketing, and the like. And all of the instructors at the Fred Hale School of Business have come together and have developed review sheets for each of these sections, and I've included them under the Peregrine review section or link in Module 3 of Canvas. So take a look at that. On Tuesday, the 14th, so you'll take the Peregrine exam on the 16th, Thursday the 16th. On Tuesday the 14th, I will present a recorded lecture and I will give you a review on the marketing topics that I want you to be prepared for this Peregrine exam. So What I would like you to do is watch this video, email me after you've seen this video to certify that you've seen this video, and you will um, get credit for attendance for April 9th. And then on Tuesday, and that will be April 14th, I will have another recorded lecture reviewing the marketing topics that I want you to know for the Peregrine Review. And then by April 16th, you will have completed the Peregrine exam. So that's what we got going this week. Please, if you have any questions, reach out to me. Ask any questions that you might have, and I'll be more than happy to clarify anything that you need additional clarification on. Um, you can email me, you can text me, you can call me. You know how you can get me, so just go ahead. If you have any issues, just reach out. I wish you guys all a wonderful Easter holiday. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you in the next installment. Take care, guys. Bye.